And if you haven't yet, that's okay. Come January, we'll work through all of it. So if you've created your classrooms, the thing is you can only have one session going at a time, and kids can only be in one session at a time. So this is important for two reasons. One, I know your kids go from class to class, so you need to make sure if the next teachers are able to monitoring them that you in those sessions, or discuss as a group how you want to handle that monitoring. Like, do you want to have, you've always got your kids that you're watching and just kind of, call and text each other going, hey, I noticed something, or do you want to create each, class roster for each group? How do you want to do that? So, second thing would be to consider, and that is things with like small group testing. So, if I haven't had them already, those teachers that do the small group testing and or pairs or whoever that may be, I can set them up to be able to monitor as well, and then they can either create a class by and have them join by class code. So if I come in here, I can add students via class code, or you could pre-create those if those small groups are always the same, or you could just have them in your session and communicate similar to what we talked before. So that'd be the two things to think about. You can only have one session going, they can only have one session going, and if I need to help you think through those scenarios and what the best solution is, happy to do that. Second thing is, this may be the only tool y'all need, Scenes. Scenes allows you to block certain sites if you wanted to. So this comes in handy with situations where like there's stuff I can't block because other people need it, but causes a problem for you. So for example, one might be abci.com. So some of our special needs students, life skill students use that for different reasons, or maybe a different site, but those kinds of sites. But then for other kids, it's just a distraction in games. Another one can be GimKit. This may not be your campus, but the middle school, a lot of kids like to run games on it. So it's great for review, but then other kids, it's a distraction. So you can block those when you're not using them. But this may be the way you want to do it, allowed websites list. So you can literally block the whole internet and only let them access the sites that you want them to access at that time in that session. And so you can create different scenes for maybe some type of reading site you're using, some online tools, progress learning, whatever the case is, and just say for this class period, this session, you can only access ClassLink and progress learning, or ClassLink and Eduphoria. And so you could do that, and you could create multiple ones and have it for assessment, rise time, name it whatever you want to name it, and you could do that. But remember, make sure you end those sessions when you're done so that the next teacher can do what they need to do. So Scenes, I think it's going to be your best friend. You can create lists and save them, and if I need any help, let me know.